Hello, we're fixing everything, and because there is always something to fix today. This Brother BC 2100 computer sewing machine, which is exactly the same as many other models, is making a mess when it's sewing fabric. Can you see the little spots that it makes right here and here and here as well? It's just chopping the fabric and it's making a little knots. Can you see the knot right there? I'll try to show you one more. Oh yeah. Can you see? So we'll check the timing. That's how the video is gonna be called. What I did remove is the bottom plate. This one, the way I remove it, I take a coin. There is two screws and I remove it. Now I'll show you now. You can see get the needle down, 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 down. That's all the way down. And when it's going up, right around here, I think that's way too high. Yeah, I think it should be a little bit lower. Now, can you see the little eyelet of the needle? That it's in the middle of the screen. The hook, which is, if I manage to show you, I'm not, the hook that is moving now, that goes behind the needle, needs to be behind the little eyelet. I will show you a little manual from Brother now. So this is the manual, which says that from the bottom, yeah, it needs to set up the needle. This is the bottom position. Can you see it here? It needs to lift up the needle around 3 millimeters. So I got the machine all the way down. This is all the way down, and now when it lifts 3 millimeters, which is right around there, it should have the little hook behind the needle, yeah, and you can see where the hook needs to be. Can you see how much is behind the needle? Is like a one needle eyelet above the needle, and this is like 3 eyelets above the needle. So now what is gonna happen? What I removed is this screw right here in order to take this one off. This plastic is from the factory. You should not touch it, yeah? Don't even think of touching it. Okay. So we'll just speed up the video a little bit and we'll remove the front part. On this machine, the back part stays on. The whole machine, the whole frame of the machine is the back plastic, and the front is what is going to be removed. Okay, so I removed the whole assembly, front one, and also notice that the needle, I don't know if you can hear, but the needle is hitting. It's hitting the hook. If you're really quiet. We can actually hear, and we can see how it's not exactly in the middle. It sits a little bit. It sits a little bit to the back, and you can see this notch that got in there. So what I'm gonna do, I undo the small screws on here, and we'll adjust the needle so it goes forward. I'll show you now. It's very easy. So thankful that we got YouTube. I tried reading the manual, I couldn't. Okay, so now we will look for the hook. You can see there. Can you see? So now, here on the back of the machine, right there, there is a little Allen key opening that when you go in, it moves the needle backwards and forwards. Well, this moved it, I can tell you that. You see now, if you're still catching up, it's not catching anymore. And there is like a hairpin, like a hair gap in between the hook and the needle. Can you see? Very small one. Now, in order to accomplish this, what I was talking about, the timing to be correct. Let's see now. Yeah. From here, move the machine a little bit this way. Here there is two Allen keys, I think exactly the same size, now a little bit bigger. So we are going to undo them. I need a little bit bigger screwdriver. These are very tight. I'll actually use a torque stand. There we go, got this one undone. I'll have this one undone as well. Now with this thing, that can freely, you can see now it's moving, but it's not moving the bottom shaft. Just get it a little bit tight so I can get around the area where we needed it. Okay. I'll get it undone. And I will get this one tight and this one undone. Then move it here. And we will get this right around there. Okay. You can see that it needs a little bit the needle to be up. I want this one to stay stationary, so I get it undone. I think somewhere like give me a second. Behind the needle. I think like that will be fine. Let's get this one tight and we'll check it again. No, I think it's still very high. You just give it a little bit more. Like this. That's too much. Like this maybe. Okay, we'll keep trying and we'll see the correct position where I like it. Oh, this one is perfect. Can you see? Right around there. Can you see it? Okay. Now, let's make sure that it's not catching. I can still hear a little bit of catching on the needle. And also, let's don't forget that when we're happy, we need to get it tight as well. Okay, now how much gap is in between the needle and this thing? Looks about right. I don't want to touch it if it's okay. Now, I'll assemble the whole thing and we'll check how it's showing. Meanwhile, you can give it a little bit of lubrication. There is a few bearings here on the side as well, here on the top. There is one, and on the side, which is a bit hard to see, but it is in there. There we go, just like that, just like that. And now we can put a little bit of lubrication here on the bottom as well. You can see that it's a little bit dry. Okay, so assemble the machine, and let's see. I usually do 4mm straight stitch in the middle of the foot. Tension is a little bit above 4. If there is still problems, I'll rise up the tension a little bit. Yeah, it looks okay. I'll count it as fixed, you can see here. If there is still problems, if you raise the tension, it will fix it. Well, that's it. I hope the video on timing is being helpful to you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.